When I heard about Timor Awakening, I was very curious but nervous about coming back because I haven't been back here since 2001.
I struggle with, well, I've been diagnosed with, I know people throw the word PTSD, but PTSD, anxiety, depression, and it is linked to my time with Timor. But then when this trip came up for Timor Awakening, I was very apprehensive and very scared to come back because I didn't know what to expect and I didn't know what I see.
As a couple, we came here to hopefully, close some doors on some of the things in his mind and help him through the journey of life, basically.
Programa ini ia objetivos bara irama em primeiro atau ajuda veteranos nebe ia moras, ia kanek, ia trauma, ia problemas hansa liliu mental, nebe sira hetan husifunu, segunda atau hametin liutan amizade no solidariedade entre veteranos Austrália e veteranos Timor-Leste, nebe começa a Segunda Guerra Mundial.
Timor ia durante 24 anos na Larang, ia ocupação Indonésia, terus, mate, balo seilore hela bala ia isin, balo seilore hela cicatrizes ia serni isin lolong, e tem efeito sira mos ema estraga. Então sira a cara com mais forte e tem experiência 24 anos ia ocupação não resistência, depois 15 anos e está roto hamuto para desenvolver e tem raine.
Hoje é o Museu da Resistência. Fatinho de bem aquela história, ba povo na nação Timor-Leste e veteranos Sernabé, que mais usa região hototo e né, e no nemos veteranos Sernehoto, balo foi reforma, os FFDTL.
Foto ide ya nebane ame asai bibilio e motai da nia Larang. Depois ya neba ame feto na irane maneida be Amerika kalarane maka matetia e ame sira be tesike nebane balo maka momento ne captura tia mai be sira sei moris e foto ne amene amaun sanana makasai.
Altura nene jovem barak mak mate ihane barak mak kakane kriungi dari sing makane nomos sir lubu kita mak glori ba hospital militar altura ne incluído mos hau sirano em katakamos mate ona então hau sir tau hamutuk iha careta militar nem bot nene hamutuk ko mate sira então lori to iha hospital leten sira hatung hotu mate serne rasta hotu mate serne moris balus sei dadais barak sir se oho hospital. Banhira sir oho ema Larang ne haurona sirkar fatuk ne taruto hanesa numara makliang iha mortuar Larang. Ida fali kar ai moruk ho be aqua bot ne kala obriga ema todan serne kalok sir nibo di fakar ai moruk tamba. Banhira haure sir tuda ida basic haune sore haurona taruto makau hamrik makas. Hau hamrik de repente sir hak fodak siramos atu halai. Sirahanon yang kelama rumah makamerik der pentene. Entah hau foti limang hau husu disculpa basira hau diang kata ke hau husu disculpa anti matal batida. Entah hau lohi tisira diang hau ne membros be Intel. Hau serviço hoko passo sira. Fatin dene kuan hau tungi hane hau cada vez que hau li hane hau sente hanesa hau sei momento dana bahela. Ne duni hau la nunca se hau sinti hanesa bahau fahamalu fatin dane. Banhir hau fahamalu so hau ne iskotu makau fahamalu.
Being here and reflecting and hearing the stories, I actually remember being at high school when I was in 1991 and there were the pupils in the school who were Timorese. And I remember at lunchtime they had big banners and were walking down the middle area of the school saying, "Free Timor, free Timor." And I didn't know what they were talking about. I was a naive 17-year-old. I didn't pay attention to the news. I had no concept of what they were feeling in their hearts until I came here. And I was in Dili and we went on a tour of Santa Cruz Cemetery and found out the atrocities that happened there in 1991. And that's where I look back and think, wow, I can't believe how strong they were as 17-year-olds to be parading around the school when no one knew what they were talking about, you know? So I thought that really touched me.
Momento ya pulil, dapat pulil dia juga momento mudah farmahane, langsung ada amahane, amtan 12 horas. Yani maluk televisi ini, kalau saya yang kareta be, kadang yang taman saya tanya maluk Timor rumah ten mahane ana. Sirap forum nak kone lirba, am tam video po tam tamai, militar saru kak kami hasair kami jatiot ke saya kalsa. Saya sekolah pa am saya kue kasotu, mulik itu sirap kamakro. Sira rasa lo kami kirim, sira dare dan kami super lulik. Ni kami ni 3 pesos menaba. Menaba kami la kontak kami dah. Sira meeting. Tak kami tiada. Dari sang setiap orang, ang safahi heluhan. Kami ni tinan rua, ang saya dal rua dit. Saya dal rua perbab, sembilan cerbak kami. Ya, ponto ida mbe mak principal, ba luta libertação povo Timornya. Tam kontem ni kumar kabalidi. Ni tak fila ne, eu di pele fila bom ida la fila. Tambarak la fila kala me it berbare.
Kondisinya ini kami hanya selos fahi. Quando bem na kono mais sentina na kono to ain kabone. Depois ular bota sentina liman inane. Tahu mas liman tenge batilum ko kobe inos. Tamba sentina na kono to be ke ain kabone. Kami harus loroni adader itu bahkan kayak inokse wan han senida, miuri han senida karan senida. Ini maglato cerita hampe ma suahela ini mas han moste itu tambah dia amin tabus.
Thank you for their courage. We thank you for their families. And we pray that you would bless us, that we might continue to serve for the peace and justice throughout the world. Maromak halahoimi. Maromak bensa itubut. Hori Padre, Hori Filio, Hori Spirito Santo. Amen.
Mana tutu nene ya fating história que bara nabe que ia relaçamos ho Segunda Guerra Mundial nabe que força australiana sermos ia ne
Hau imbolo bagi emboscada ne ia tempo ne ia 81 hau comandante Nokodara comandante Rulelas ada junto Lorsa ne amai pelo menos popong 81 amai o pelotão da amai potikila tidak ne amai potikila tidak be parte ne rai ne ane sebab tidak kari ke ane sabina sortia rai ne ane sortia mas tesi kal sorti ne amai alu bebe masih lapoti
Fati nari de operasyon ne am ting si luria mamak sosa am asa emane kilat am ting amnya solar lur sosa
Noin harisan sini teretu di domino hotu I emene be dadur se emene be rendi an serah noin hansa animalon
macam hune toki servisu baina tidak servisu pukul mata abisuk servisu dia saya delai lapatah duiki Dah kalian kama akone seperti dah kah. Servisu kita servisu dah degu. Dia saya kita kah servisu dah kerasar. Rahmat degu hati kita servisu lo. Agora nós servisu ni comprar o local telo huramat. Lo hai daki ano tasala nona kita asukai tene servisu. Oro dia ano taka ba kita cukup kita tabe kita. Lo kita na atane mai sire descansa ulo comprar lo tal kaitil laka ausente ma ante. Servisu antiguo aku. Neu hati boy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Fatinda ne ulu kalau no conversações, diálogo com Indonésia sira, hahu ene, mas depois alastra para fatin silo. Mas para até telolosi ita a área administrativa be setor be Ponta-Leste ou Centro-Leste nia. Região Baucau Viqueque, Balete ne Ponta-Leste, ene mai crai ne Centro-Leste. E Centro-Leste ne bolha baluarte da resistência. E buat histórico acontecimento histórico importante lu bukida maka halau ene. Ne ben tamane maka região da ne bolu nia região na Kroma.
How did you survive during the resistance time? What gave you the spirit to keep fighting?
Spirit ini lalu Rusia minha Timor, rasa karakter Timor. Mas buat tidak que au conta, au nia amas erne haluan sabe criado, atau tira conta dian sene. Australiano, tropa australiano, força na rua toleto nia belalo aniquilamento para pelotão. Sira explica, estuda te fatin terreno, e mahira matama, atu tiro nusa, ataca nusa sira estuda queda. Buat ne ami inspira ami.
Agora mangitalo.
Orde usi lete ini então, alo conversões, alo diálogo para depois tinha problema ga nação ni problema tu lá bau oi mau bot sana no si Timor ni nemos plano oi selu e sernemos plano oi selu serni anu ini ta ansane alo conversões para tu ba rende atu tu serni plano makni itania ne conversões para depois arlao lo que tá albelar tá tinha organização albera tá anuri tinha povo organização tinha força sira.
Okay, let's go.
Funo ya Timor-Leste, tu loke clandestina tem que a área be influência ninia, ema ideia de guerrilheiro ninia área influência. How ia ligação ia Fatimbar liga ho be capital dele. O órgão 8, o sira e prisão bebê Cora, e Balidi, sira universitário sira, e Jakarta. Então é necessidade para ampliar o canal de ligação, né? Para quando carta e da carta que selo que nível funciona. Tanto assim, mas primeiro a mim loque a abertura Timor-Leste toma, e fatem tudo, para usar essa ligação e coordenação. Caso específico idane, how depois corresponde ao sira ne ba de hatete atu correna how ne alin sira ene. Então orienta falicira para orienta falicira ene de me hal tos ene. Sira ne, toba fatin forcernia. Agora haunia eleten. Sira ne haunia fatin hau toba makida ne. Hau toba ene. Acontece loro ida haunia feto bot na rua mai. Depois hau tu mai to ene se roha kanega ne. Depois sirtanis dia, sira dihansa ne. Tamba funu maka o lori fatu kuak ai kuak hansa abrigo hansa serve hansa one inan feto para o abriga ba. Serne mensagem makida ne. Mane la belle rende de la rua. Yes. Ita bot sira uhin fo homenagem ba hane feton sira.
Dia fatin nebe ohela o sigmak de tateni terus no susari o se asuru olara toma.
Ene maka tetu ai tamata ko 89 mai hasuru hau ni hau tur ni. Nya mai hasuru hau ni. Tambane ma hau mai hasuru ene mai hau for orientações para órgão. Mahari buat tidak órgão 8.
Rio, how do you spell that?
Luolo ni hau ko situane. A minha segurança matau ituane. Imagina se inimigo mai ene maka nem moris. Pois ene maka am sai ene ba halu encontro ho delegação igreja católica ni. Idane aila iha, uluka aila iha. Ami dadalona. Depois am kuda fali be du tidane. Para ema estrada ne bala bela hare. Am improvisa fatine tau au maran serne iha leteng para toba. Segurança, por exemplo, a mai uhindala itamaine. Ami coloca be fatu kiku ne iha fatu leteng italic leteng. Quando ema mai bok ne muno ena ame atenon. Depois ene restrito so ema ne bebel tama mak tama sela asir hutu mai tama. Tanto cada abrigo iha nini a história rasik. Depois ema coletividade ida mak kalau abrigo de Laos ema de Marwade. A partir de 90 mai oi anda enene iha apoio logística usi população usi be frente clandestino.
Dalam bara kita buat sira kamu hamlah lahan.
Loron 5 hirak lahang. Hau iha buat tidak lili ni. Bani ni lili ni. Hau lori hala uni kartu sira larang. Quando hau hamlah ou força lá ia energia lá ia hau foti ni horon tedi. Ni força ba hau.
Sira funo la os tamba ABC. Sira funo também ia ser ni espírito da nebeke. Karagal lakoi raine itania ita tenki ukon rasikan. I itanian duni. I ita duni mak tenki halo. Ita hare sirahan seida, às vezes lahan. Tur deit mas às vezes ia be udan larang mos tur. Mas pronto ela deit para ta enfrenta seida deit mak sira te enfrenta. E tonho em loro sira nia humildade né. Continua.
I am so humbled by what you did over that period to win freedom for your people. It makes me, as an Australian Army veteran, feel very respectful, because I don't know that I would have had that determination over that period of time to fight as long and as hard as you did. And so for me, I look up to the heroes of the resistance in all those three strands, diplomatic, clandestine and in the field, because it was a very sophisticated, very effective campaign over the long term which brought victory. So it's really been good for me to come here, good for my soul, to see that a whole country can work together.
For these people to have lived through all those atrocities for all those years, watching your family, your children, your grandparents all suffering, again, it just makes me sad that we as a Western nation didn't give as much as we could have done.
To hear those stories of your veterans and then to compare yourself to them, it's very humbling, because what we went through was very small compared to what they've endured, what they've seen, what they've had to do, the sacrifices they've had to make. And you really have a good hard look at yourself and go, wake up, mate. You know, what you've got going on tomorrow is nothing compared to what they've done for the last 24 years.
It was such a challenge for him to come here, and he'd survived 3 days at that stage and was feeling very positive because of the people that he'd met, the other veterans that go through the same things that he does. So he was able to open up and talk to people. And that night when we went to bed, he slept like a baby. That's what Australians say, sleep like a baby means to sleep very contentedly. He slept, I couldn't even wake him. And that's the first time he said he's had a full night's sleep in 15 years.
Au mosofetoida que au ia dunia tan dunia 24 anos to fonu tu ia au amutu dunia o força valentil sirane au halo ação ne ba contente beira quando au morisia 24 anos to obe au nia presença sirane au halo netegi buat rumah baraida ne ya sul nebe maka pasava ya natar bora natar vela lo ne amene fatin nebe ame halo operação ba Nemos ia bicaremos a minha maluco matene, operação moço matene. Quando liba sempre a noite tan sira. Quando a noite tan sira mate ita tem ita a noite falinia sira nia halo konebe sira tempo la o ita a halo buat sira nia o ia ene maka o noite sira. Bara koin loro ema balunio família umalaran nia nansa i lakungoto bele mateo tu nia ina mesa buat sira nia ita arene konsekuensia be funenia.
Aku basur kolega sirhia watlari, kolega sirne hakilar hawi naba, dan osa murid dia karena dia ni kita do, dia am fela murid dia kita murid sana sande dia ni mihela kareta de kita dah bisklet no social level, no sama kau pe ia fel kareta. Antau ni tane kal hane sande, tau dia ni tane hane sande narang kata te murid. Tane maluk sirne be mate liona, ita be murid mai Makmuri sansaniona lah hebutida.
Maluk nebe am hela hamut ke ailaran hasur maluk. Ate ida hematis tene limanne kotuliutea. Hamut ko enfermeiro sira am sukutia. Liuloron tolu idane metan tisitia lor bahakoitia. Ni liman idane am kura trokomalu ni limane kanektia o diaktia. Ni hela watlari ne ba bahiram hasur fal sira ami hanoi fale ihane vane tanaram bili casa maulari sirsel kutan naran au haluan te onamis momenti ta kama ihabe restus mortais ne fatine aware bili casa ene ba aware au hanoi fale tamba uluk ami hamot agora nem tidak helan ini.
Cararas né, essa nara ida conhecido e a tempo fumo e agora mos conhecido e quase a Timor Larantoma como os a Rei Livre. Cararas sai nessa órgão coordenador central. Mas antes ida né, região ida né, ami guerrilheiro sira o quadro população sertungo tona. A organização se fala Pontaleste mai, mas haruka fala guerrilheiro sira, mas usi neba mai aproxima fala que né usi Cararas. Atual levantamento tiro ene para depois rosurona, rosu taruto tiro tam, depois na reca tiro para azita baucau em diante sira Timor wane be carquila te fatin serne bele América tu. A levantamento e a Pontaleste, to é Los Palos. Nebe Cararas de Indonésia ni atenção taute Cararas. Dia 12 hauto e bibileo, população lá férica tuas lali mano a sucuda carau sa railo. Auturo até ter um mal está feito. Ne também temos resultado do massacre.
Jakarta 2 ne naram बहुत बा मुंडो ने तंबा होसी 82 ne maka lori ema lobukir mai fakar tumba Jakarta 2 ne maka hori bolu Jakarta 2 mai be antes de lori ba Jakarta 2 ne bapa sira in forza Indonesia até hansene lori ba escola ba Jakarta mas atu lori ba fakar tumba Jakarta 2 oh saya tumba ne sira kair mai lori te ba ia posto segurança Indonesia ne força siranian hal investigação hotu mak foi kesitia ho hena meta ne hena kesitia ne sirna mata depois tula he careta lorba dan ba escola ba Jakarta.
Com um minuto de silêncio.
Lucio, baitania herois ira, nebe fosirnia ruin ran isin baitania libertação nacional. Estamos la haluha, itania mawaling na lima jornalista nebe mate baliho.
When we arrived, a friend of mine described Dili as the city of ashes. It was still burning, there was obvious destruction everywhere, smoke in the air, and no people. You know, there were cooking fires up in the hills at night, but in the streets there were Indonesian soldiers and no one else. And instantly I became aware of the great sorrow and the pain and the loss that was in this place. And as I travelled around over those 6 months and heard the stories, I became aware that it was just a terrible, terrible event that should never have occurred. And my heart became really heavy with the number of people who had suffered in the pursuit of just freedom and happiness and the right to live their own lives. And even then, the few that we met in those days, had a very positive attitude to life. They had nothing, and yet they weren't envious. They didn't say, oh, you Australians are lucky you got lots of things. They were happy, despite everything they had lost, and it was really hard for me to understand that concept.
We're driving from Dili to Balibo and there is nothing. You're going through all these villages, all these towns, and there's just no trees, there's no animals, there's no people. The buildings have just been destroyed. It's like ghost towns, and it was a very eerie feeling. But one of the most things that's haunted me was a kissing house. It's not there anymore, which is good. But the story we got with that was that the compasses used to come across and grab the Timorese ladies, put lipstick on their mouths, and then push their face against the wall and rape them. In this one room, all 4 walls were just covered in lipstick. I'm not talking 1, 2 pieces. I'm not talking brand new. I'm talking hundreds of lipstick. Oh, I was physically sick. I walked out of the room, I was physically sick. And that just burned me inside, that people can do that to other people. It's just wrong. And then yeah, it just, in any other conflict, to me that would be a war crime.
When we left here, one of our journalists wrote a book called Mission Accomplished, saying we'd done our job. And I never really quite agreed with that. You know, if our mission was to get the Indonesians out of here, yes, that was achieved. But if our mission was to help rebuild Timor and give it some resources to recreate what had been lost, that wasn't accomplished, you know. And it's probably, looking back on it, it's probably not a bad thing that it took some time for Timor to be able to do that, because if you get something given to you, you know, you don't value it. But if you have to create it yourself and work for it, I think it's much more important. And the younger people have to see that. The children that were around have to see their parents recreating what was lost so that they can value it and make it part of their culture.
I'm here this morning to honour the service of all the Australian troops that served in East Timor.
Husilaletek, hau hakletek, husirokateke, hau belusire, hau larak solok, hau neon metin, hau kesikabum, mai be hau ismetin, ta hau ateni telah soe malu.
Veterano Timor-Leste Australia hamutuk halu visita familiar ya batu kade mota aing buat ida nebe significante tebes buat nebe valor bot tebes.
Veterano Timor-Leste Australia hatur lazo amizade que ida mais alta.
Iha turba mundo kata, Timor-Leste ho Indonésia, Laos inimigo. Timor-Leste ho Indonésia, agora amigo. Autor taminian, autor pasnian. Ba povo Timor-Leste, ba povo Australia, nomos Indonésia.
The Timor-Leste people have no animosity against the Indonesians that I've seen at all. You know, it's just one love, and they have forgiven. At the border, everyone was welcoming and people hugged everyone, and you know, it's just amazing to see. So I think if you can forgive and let go of your guilt, you can certainly move forward, and that's what a lot of the veterans here today have done.
I went to the border, I saw the TNI, the Indonesian soldiers, and I started crying, and I shook their hand and I hugged them, and I said, I am very happy to make peace with you. That was like a big feeling of relief and some anger from witnessing what the Indonesians had done to the people of East Timor. That anger has settled.
To go around and visit the areas that we used to patrol with weapons. See the kids running around. There's animals, buffalo, pigs, goats, everywhere. You step over them all the time. There is just so much life in this country now. When we went to Falav's place and I stayed there in the jungle, that was the first night's sleep that I've had that I didn't wake up, and I had no dreams. I woke up and gone, holy crap. First time in over 15 years.
A key part of the program was to help the veterans see that it's not just about them, that they need some healing, but actually the best part of their healing will come when they realise that they need to love others and to become healers themselves. Even though they are wounded healers, they're in the best position to help other people.
Veteran Timor-Leste bel car husine para bel liga na fating hamanas na fating serne unidade serne solidariedade para atubele ia itania objetivo nebe itebele to.
Experiência idane que lição dia kira tamba ami bel haten história ne lição botebes bel haten aminina man sirne história companheiro husi aminina man sirne ne lição ida poteb tebes hamni hanu idane bel sei continuação para bele preserva hela ba liliu bajar sampadrato.
Amutu ko veterano Timor Australia per nasauru ane tesa ane sama hali ane sa belu boti na nafati per abang boda futuro ba oi.
Ame nunca kualia amenia experiencia ne ba masira. Ame nunca atete ba amenia familia moson ame la atete. Mas cuando bulu ame la o besira maka ame kualia amenia experiencia durante ame nebela o ame kualian ame contenti ame kualia sai para nesan lorong rumah ame matekari ela ini me kualia sai duke ame nunca kualia.
Se sira bele halo reconciliação ho sini inimigo uluk nema hatudu ito hotu bele halo reconciliação ba itenia problemas nebe kiklio kiklio.
Kik kada lakran fuhunya klamar tetuk nyabut dari timur lurus saing oh hau ni rain fulan lotut hukia lalu rambaku bani mut tasinak vera tu darai lete lalu rambaku bani mut tasinak vera tu darai lete loro sa timur mau bere hau niu makai hali abut tuahu fitu narumani hadalang klot ani atsura iha malustahan fitu narumani hadalang klot ani atsura ia malu